Walkabouter's Guide to Australia, or whatever we end up calling this thing.
Walkabouter's Guide to Australia.
Or whatever we end up calling this thing.
It worked. I'm in New York. It's good to be back. I love the smell of America. I think we should find the nearest Starbucks and wait a minute. Come here. I think this city's painted on. Let's have a look around before we make any conclusions. So it turns out this is Warner Brothers Movie World on the Gold Coast in Australia. Not America after all. So this is the Scooby Doo ride, I guess. Scooby Doo and the Case of the Black Dahlia.
Gee, Uncle Gadget, wait till I tell the kids at school about this.
I thought it would be very educational for you to come with me.
Look who it is!
Wow! Jinky!
Inspector Gadget is always on duty.
Hey, kids, look!
Wow!
Well, no cause for alarm. There's probably a very good explanation. I wonder who put it there. Let's investigate. Maybe we can find out. You'll be doing me a favor. How do you do, Scooby?
Hello.
All right. Uh-huh. Someone hand me a magnifying glass. Thanks, Scooby.
You're welcome.
What is it? It happens to be a female hand. You can recognize the female because she never puts her hand out before turning. Let's take a peek inside, shall we?
Now I hold my breath and squeeze.
Jinky!
Now hand me a towel. Thanks, Shaggy. Really, Shaggy, couldn't you wait till we're on our work break? No time to rest now, Scooby.
Oh, look, Penny, a real clown.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, give this letter to my mother.
Stop! Stop in the name of the law! Halt, you hooligan!
Whoops!
What an unexpected surprise. Gadget has trapped himself.
This Superman roller coaster is based on Superman, the greatest superhero ever of all time. He is the greatest superhero ever of all time because he is the only one who can fly. Oh, right. As for Harry Potter, the boy wizard grew up and mastered his full potential by opening up a convenience store.
How much for just one eye of newt?
We only sell them in pairs.
But I only need one eye of newt.
Well, maybe you could save one for later.
Any muggle knows eye of newts don't last well in storage. Fuck you.
This is a robbery.
A sunny Wednesday morning in Gotham City. The sort of Wednesday that makes you wish it were Sunday. And at Gotham City City Hall, a stream of tourists wend their way in to see
Batman. Spoiler alert. Batman is Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and after his parents were shot to death with silver bullets during the werewolf craze of '32, doctors agreed to surgically remove the utensil. Unfortunately, Dr. Medical Incompetence lived up to her name, botching the simple procedure so badly that poor old 14-year-old Bruce Wayne would never be able to smile again. What kind of life would await a darkly somber young man? As it so happened, the silver spoon in his mouth was actually just a metaphor for his wealth, which allowed Bruce to see the best surgeons, psychiatrists, and comedians that money could buy. Finding himself in the operating chair of one of these, probably the comedian, subtle hypnotic suggestion was used to strobe Bruce into a fit of uncontrollable laughter. The flooding of his sensory perceptions drowned his gloom and smothered his despair, and thus the Joker was born. Tormenting, robbing, and laughing became his days, while his dark nights were spent trying to control the chaos within, trying to put the Jack back in the box. With the strength of unstrobing darkness, the Batman was born. Yes, Bruce Wayne wore a mask, and it was clown makeup. Unknowingly trapped between polite morals and the lower elements of his very soul, the Batman and the Joker locked into a stalemate.
So that's the end of the day at Warner Brothers Movie World. Some people say it's a poor man's Disney, but I don't know. It's fun, like on road trips as a kid, driving here. As an adult, yeah, you can take it or leave it. Well, see ya.